Welcome. We're making a game about Lil Guys. Here they are. I just added creative mode, so you can just spawn whatever you want. Just nuke the entire map. What's up, banana botanists? Welcome, Easy Taco. How's it going? Dear Bar Nations. Oh, welcome back, Glitch. You exist once more. The gang is all here. I love playing in God mode. Okay, I'm just gonna spawn a bunch of crap. And, Jesus. Share the link to the stream with the Discord. And plop that in there. Alright, what are we doing? I think we're going to draw some art, maybe work on a few buildings, new mechanics and such. And yeah, I'm gonna start by taking a screenshot of the game to get a good idea of what I want to do with the art. That's right, we can nuke the entire map. We can become death. Alright, I was thinking like mushrooms. Tiny little mushrooms would be great. Imagine that. You know? Glad you're here. Here, let's do this. Here's a trick if you use Sprite. If you take a screenshot of pixel art, but the pixels aren't the right size, you can kind of guess. Like, each pixel is about 3 pixels wide, so I'm gonna resize the entire canvas by 1/3. Yeah, like 33%. Oh, you know what? It actually should be not that. I lied. It should be 66%. There you go. That's more or less the size they should be. Mamma mia. Welcome. Love good old Street Fighter music. So I was thinking like just little baby mushrooms would be awesome. Don't want them to be too distracting, though. YouTube is telling me my stream is exploding right now. In the bad way. Hope it's still going. Did I cut out? What's this guy doing? What's he doing? I won't question it. What the guy? What the freaking guy? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I don't know if this is final, but let's put it in the game. How am I gonna do that? I'll figure it out. What do I do pixel art on? I use Sprite, this app. You can get it on Steam or itch.io. And I draw with my mouse. I do have a drawing tablet, but for pixel art, I feel a bit more precise with the mouse. I don't know if some of you guys feel the same. Okay. Just kind of hard coding the mushroom right now.
Go.
Yeah, when you're at the pixel level. Although for larger scale pixel art, I think maybe a pen and tablet might be useful. Not if you're drawing like 32 by 32 sprites. Okay. Now, how do I set the tiles? Yup. So let's generate the world. Let's put like a handful of mushrooms in the world. Like 200, I don't know. 200 mushes. And let's do this. On the floor overlay. Yeah. That's a lot of words. Yeah. Game dev makes you type a lot of words. And then whatever the mushroom was. All right, let's see if that works. Any mushrooms? Not one. Not one mushroom. Make sure I get this right. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is its position. Oh, I got that wrong. There we go. Okay, I do not like how that looks. So let's make less of them, and then we're gonna work on those colors. Let's do like 50 mushrooms. You put your solution to the limited candy rock problem. You put it in the ideas forum, or what was the idea? Do I plan to make this hard or an easy breezy game? Well, I think there's an in-between. I think we can do an in-between. I like the combat aspect. Try a bunch of different palettes here. I like the combat aspect, but I don't want it to be like super difficult. I think there's going to be a little bit of something for people who like building versus people who like combat. For example, like being able to turn off enemies or make the waves of enemies a bit smaller. Oh, I'm always making abominations. Yeah, those never stop. So the idea is that the skulls would drop 1 to 3 skulls, and you can refine them into rocks. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna add item drops. One example of that is the shell tanks, the new snail enemy. They're going to be able to drop their shells. And you're going to be able to use that to make cannons and bombs and all of that. So yeah, definitely going to add drops. Definitely going to add a way to get more rocks. Do I plan to add a little indicator of what wave you're on? Maybe. I'll have to think about the best way to do it. some like way to tell your progression would be nice. Lil Guy, Lil UI. Have I heard bad ideas? I don't really think there's... Okay, there's two kinds of ideas. There's one in it that comes from people who very much care about the game and like wants to see it grow and turn into something really fun. Those ideas are almost always just good ideas. But then there's ideas from people who don't really like play or have interest in these kinds of games. Like for example, one person like recommended, there's someone who had never played a sandbox or RTS game before. They were like, you should make it so that little guys die with like blood and bones and everything. And it's like, that's not the vibe. Not the vibe I'm going for. Just going for something cutesy. Five X 5. Oh yeah, I have to change this. Okay, the thing about placing a bunch of mushrooms everywhere is that they're very noticeable. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Like, looking over the whole map and seeing these, is it distracting? It's not that distracting. I guess I'm just not used to seeing decorations all over the map. Maybe they would look better if there were more decorations. How do I turn on instant destroy? Oh yeah, so that's Control X, and you can do that in the latest version on the Discord. You can Control X anything. So you can do that, but now in the next version you can just spawn like 100 bombs and nuke the entire map. What's my dream as a creator? Like, after achieving this, I can now die? That is a good question. It definitely seems like for some people it's something that can just go on forever. Like, when do you stop? Do you just keep chasing the dragon and trying to get bigger and bigger? I think I'm chilling right now. I think wherever I'm at, I'm pretty happy. Obviously, like, I love making stuff. I'm not gonna stop. Do I plan on adding decorations to the walls? Onto the walls? Probably not on the walls. I think it would be nice to have different colored castle walls. Either by decoration, like by like being able to what's the word? Like dyes in Minecraft where you can just color anything. Either like that, or there's just upgraded walls that have a different color. Could be anything. I don't know, Nolan, I don't have a Patreon. Stop spreading lies. It's not true. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm just gonna leave them as they are. Maybe I'll come back to them when I'm more inspired. There's more stuff I want to do. For instance, I want to add a big particle effect over the whole screen. GPU particles. What do you call this? Particles. Just like little floaties. Little floaties. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Let's create a particle process material. Start with this. What I'm gonna do is change the velocity and the acceleration. No gravity. I hate that it always spawns with gravity. I never use it. There's no Z-axis in my game. Or Y-axis or whatever. Okay, we're gonna start by making these things float upward. Little floaty particles. Don't remember what the game is about? The game is about building castles. Building castles, not building assholes. And fighting monsters. You got some guys. And some enemies. That about sums it up. Initial velocity, 50. 10. Actually, let's make it really slow. Oh yeah, random cracks and things on the cave walls. Yeah. Yeah, like moss or something. Like moss. Now we're gonna make the emission shape a box. Big box. That's already pretty close. Oh yeah, they have a spread. Yeah, 45 degrees is fine. Now I'm gonna give them a dampened effect. Damping. There we go. A little bit longer lifetime, maybe 2 seconds. And let's spawn like 100 of them. We're gonna spread this out over a large area. What's a mossy kind of candy? That is a good question. Moss by itself just looks delicious. I don't know if you've ever had the impulse to like scrape moss off a rock and eat it. What's this for? I'm going for like a floaty ambient particle effect over the entire world. Let's change, yeah, the scale. Do something interesting. And then colors, of course. Make it a bit transparent. And then colors. Let's start with this and then randomize the colors. Yeah, hue variation. Oh, too much. Yeah, that's, you know, that's what it is. Okay, let's add it to the world. And I'm going to stretch it over the entire map. Yup. Okay. Okay, so to stretch it, what's the name of this? Process material? Particle process material? We're gonna grab the material. And then the spawn box, the spawn... Where are you? Yeah, emission shape. Extents will be 10 and 10. It'll be the size of the entire map. Actually, wait. Yeah, that's exactly it. Gotta love Copilot. Well, thanks for hanging out, Banana Botanists. Enjoy your movie. What movie, by the way? Thanks for hanging out, Cursed Fetus. Will it work? Oh, I never added it to the scene. You guys. Yes, we're gonna add it to the scene. Now I know there's gonna be a problem with the ordering of things, but we'll deal with that. Like, it's probably gonna render behind all the walls and stuff. Probably even the floor, actually. Let's be smart about this. Yes. That's the box. Map size, instantiated, added to the scene. Let's render 1,000. Little Radniks. Come on. That's a face. Oh, you know what we can do? Open up the game. Hide the game. Go here. I don't use the Godot editor as much as I should. Thanks for hanging, Meme Lord. Awesome, awesome. See you around. I want these damn particles. This game is sentient. Like, I'm not even lying. These freaking guys will just do stuff that I did not program them to do. Oh, is it because the Z value here is 0? God damn it. There's a riot. No. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the editor. Gonna look through here. I'll zoom in. Hang on. I'm gonna zoom in. Where are my particles? Tell me when you see them. Here they are. Oh. We're gonna find this. What's going on? The particles are emitting. There's 100. Maybe that's not enough. They're coming. Visibility rect, that's interesting. That actually might have an impact on things. The visibility rect. Oh my god, I turned off the game. This game feel is gonna feel. I promise. You're gonna feel something. You're gonna feel something when you play this game. That's what I'm gonna promise. I promise you that. You'll feel something. What's my emission shape? It's still 10. Are you telling me I can't change the emission shape while the game is running? Dear God. Wait, that is kind of crazy. Let's do this. As a test, let's put everything to the extreme. Oh, there it is. Did you see that? Am I going crazy? There's like, yes, there they are. They were just small. They were little. They were too little. They're there. I don't even know if that's coming up on the stream. They were too little. Little particles for the Lil Guys game. Okay, we're gonna go to the... Sorry, let me fix this freaking... Oh, enjoy. Enjoy me mangling my stream. The scale. Let's make them chunky. There we go. Okay, that's a start. Goodbye, banana botanists. Enjoy Fall Guy. Enjoy, you know, that one guy. Those are some little particles. Oh yeah, they're not moving too much. Let's give them some more velocity. Yeah, a bit faster. And now, let's make less, so it's not that distracting. Ryan Gosling, thank you. Wait, no, that's not Ryan Gosling. Is it? In Fall Guy? Oh, it is. My favorite man. Well, that's game feel for you. Beautiful. Yeah, not too distracting. I think I could make them a bit larger. Do I plan on making a defense that doesn't involve the Lil Guys? Yeah, we have some options. I'm gonna add cannons, although those will involve Lil Guys in some way, to operate them and fuel them. But it's possible to, like, put enemies on your team and have them fight for you. That's totally possible. I think I can do that right now, just to demonstrate. Like, if I make one small change, I think I can make enemies fight each other. but we'll see. Yeah, automated turrets. Yeah, so it's foreseeable that maybe you capture an enemy or confuse them or something, make them a fight for you. Make snails fight each other. Just carnage. But yeah, imagine you drop a confusion spell on the enemies and they start fighting each other or something. It could happen. Okay, so let's work on auto build. Capitalism update. This game, unfortunately, is already pretty capitalistic. There's a rock economy. You're in the pursuit of endless profit. I'm waiting for the socialism update. So I think adding auto build, or sorry, auto rebuild will be kind of easy. So the idea is, sorry, this is a very hard pivot, but I think this would be cool to do on stream. It would be nice if when an enemy destroys your walls, that it would automatically spawn a blueprint in place of that building, so that I don't have to go back in and sort of replace all of these things. Replace all of these blueprints by hand. That would get kind of tedious. It would be nice if these blueprints appeared automatically. I think I can do that in like 5 minutes, but we'll see. So I have this function that gets called when a tile is destroyed. And I also know who destroyed the tile. So if an enemy destroys a tile, I can do something special, like spawn a blueprint. So when I place a blueprint, what do? I need to know the coordinates of the blueprint, the building type, and the owner of the blueprint. Okay. And I have a signal for this. The reason why I don't know off the top of my head is because I wrote this months ago. There's over, I think, 30,000 lines of code. I'm constantly having to encounter very crappy code I wrote months ago. But this seems pretty straightforward. You need the coordinates, the building type, and the owner of the blueprint. Do I use Lua? No. For this game, I'm using C#, a little bit of C++. And it's all through the Godot engine. Okay, so we're gonna call this signal. And so we need to know the coordinates, which we have right here. Coordinates. And then the building type. What was the building type that got destroyed? That's the question. Should be here. I try to leave my code somewhat readable for myself. I think I do an okay job. But there's a lot of crap in here. Don't get me wrong. There is crap. But I'm very proud of most of it. Yeah, convert that to an integer. Okay, so how did I do this? I have a... What? A building type. Where do I get that? All right, let's just do a test here. Let's just see if we can spawn any blueprints at all when an enemy destroys a tile. That's our goal. Okay. What is the parentheses at the end of most of the code? Oh yeah, so if there were no parentheses, this usually means there is a variable, just a value that I gave a name somewhere in the code, and I want that value. And you access it with its name. When there's parentheses, it means you want to... You don't know what that value is yet, so you want to calculate some stuff first, and then get that value. That's kind of the long and short of it. But just think, if there's no parentheses, you already know what the value is. If there is parentheses, you're actually going to do some computation. And it could take a little bit of extra time to get that value. In this case, I'm just looking for the name of the team. Whether it's the player or the enemy or some other player who built this wall. That's the long and short of it. let's do a little setup here. Trap them in a box. Place one of these, save the game. And nothing happened. So we will put a breakpoint. And then run it. Okay, yeah, load the game. Okay, that brings us here. Interesting. Yes, we emit this signal. We call place blueprint, give it the coordinates of the tile, name of the building, and then the owner of the building. That should bring us here. Yes, it does. I used to TA, used to be a teaching assistant for Java and Python. It's fun. I actually would like doing coding tutorials, but I'd probably do it on a separate YouTube channel. Okay, did we get the building? We did. We got the castle wall. Oh, but we can't place it here for some reason. That's interesting. Ah, I know why. It's because we haven't destroyed the tile yet. We haven't destroyed the tile yet. Okay. We want to do this after we destroy the tile. Do I think that C# or C++ is close to Java? C# is very, very close to Java. C# is Java, pretty much, with more features. That's how I would describe it. It's just Java, but with more. Both of them are very different from C++. They look the same. They look very similar. But, man, they're completely different languages. Like, you get into a completely different mindset between the two. But I would say that Java and C# are a great segue, a great starting point before you move into C++ if you're interested. That's what I did. I learned Java first and then C++. Alright, what was I doing? Please work. Oh, thank God. That's awesome. Oops. Oh, that's funny. Okay. It is working. A little too well. It's telling them to rebuild the cave walls that got destroyed. Just too good. Okay. So what I want is the original owner of the tile, I think. And then I want to ask, does this tile belong to the player? And did the person destroying it, was that an enemy or not? I think this should do it. That's gonna... Oh god. No! What have you done? Oh, my condition is wrong. It should be, it is owned by the player. There we go. Some of them, like, quickly rebuilt some of the walls. Any objective besides surviving? For now, just surviving. Make a bigger castle. Decorate it. I think there's room for game modes. Different ways to play the game. But the first thing is just gonna be like a survival, tower defense-y, you know, kind of game. Once that's done, we can expand. Yeah, I would love to do multiplayer. It's just that that would be a very time-consuming thing to work on, so I figure it's best to make the game, complete it, more or less, and then I'm thinking after it's on Steam is when I should start working on multiplayer. But yeah, the bones are there. The bones are there for multiplayer. Okay, let me experiment with something. So technically, we could place blueprints on top of tiles. Like, we could have something like this, where we can't even see them, but we could make it so that you can place blueprints on top of other solid walls and objects. It's a possibility. The reason why I'm wondering some people were asking about it. Maybe a roguelike mode. Yeah, the game is pretty much a sandbox. I am very excited to see all the different ways to play the game, instead of just doing a just regular survival defense kind of game. Thanks for hanging out, Athos. Just doing some testing. This is this is me being productive. I promise. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now let's make it work for other kinds of tiles. What are those mushroom things in the menu? Oh, hello, Whooper. Welcome to the stream. Mushroom things. Oh yeah, they're not that visible. They are a little icon for the skull enemy. We have a little creative mode here. Okay. How do you get that menu? It's gonna be a secret. There's gonna be one button that opens that menu. You can probably guess what it's gonna be. If you already know that F1 opens this menu, F2 opens this menu. By the way, this is how you get instant build. And some other things. You could probably guess what button is going to open this one. Okay, so now we have to test with other buildings. For instance, doors. Oh, by the way, I made it so that when you walk through doors, you slow down just a tiny bit. It's not that noticeable. I can increase it, but that makes doors a little bit less OP. Kind of incentivizes you not to just use doors as like a giant wall. You still could if you wanted to. Anyway, place some snails. We want this to... Oh, I have instant build on. Yes, we don't want to spawn door blueprints here. We want to spawn... Sorry, we don't want to spawn wall blueprints. We want to spawn door blueprints. So let's fix that. Doors are walls 2.0? They're not. I promise. They're weaker, I think. I think they have less health. Okay, they have the same health right now. But that just makes them a more expensive wall that you can walk through. We'll see. We'll see if we need to balance it. By the way, you can change like any of the settings of the game, by the way. Like, you can change the health of buildings. It's in the configs folder next to the Lil Guys game. Like, you can edit any of this stuff after you download the game. How much health do the rocks have? The rocks have, let's see if I can remember, 5 health. Let me zoom in actually so you can see. If you haven't used this file format before, it's called JSON. It's pretty straightforward, but to read this, you would just see cave wall. That's the cave wall. Underneath these brackets, you have HP, which is the health, and it's 5. We also have the door tile that has 10 health, and it is a door. Which means we can make other things doors. What if we made the cave wall a door? Huh? What would happen? Actually don't know. It might crash, but we'll see. Well, that's funny. You know, I wasn't expecting that. I think it's because they still see it as a solid tile. They refused. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Okay, so when we place the blueprints, we need to get the actual name of the building that was destroyed. That's this name. I don't really use this. I could try this. Yeah. Where do I use this? There we go. I can get the tile that was destroyed. Convert that. This should give me the correct name of the tile or the building. We'll see. Is there a way to get rid of the debris that the walls leave when they're destroyed? There actually is. Players found this out. So, let's say you destroy a bunch of walls. It leaves this debris. Now, I never added a way to remove this manually, but players found out that if you place a building on top of them, like a dispenser, and then you destroy the dispenser, it clears the debris. So you can just build and destroy a bunch of dispensers on top of the debris. And And that's how you get rid of the debris. Not the official way to do it, because there is no official way to do it. But I'm very proud of people for finding that out. I think that's really cool. And there it goes. Okay, let's see if our changes worked. Okay, not it. Yeah, in the future there will be a way to legitimately get rid of the debris, because I want to add floor tiles. Like the ability to make roads and floors and all that stuff. But that's for a later date. Ah, there we go. The door looks a little too similar to the door blueprint. Okay, so we're not getting these guys back, the dispensers. So we can get the tile type. Building model name. Oh, that's going to be helpful. Yeah, okay. Let's move this up here. What's the backstory of my channel name? I've had Radnix for a very long time. But it's a Kingdom Hearts reference. Welcome back, Whooper. Okay, that better work. No. God damn it. We do a little coding. So I just added the ability to automatically place blueprints when your building is destroyed. Like when an enemy comes in and blows up your walls, I want you to be able to... I want it to automatically place a blueprint here, so you don't have to go back and do it yourself. Another snack run glitch. Welcome back. What are you eating? Oh, dude, speaking of Oreos, it's October. You know what that means? Orange Oreos. The orange Oreos are my favorite. I don't know what orange milk is. Not sure I've heard of that. Is it real? Is that a real thing, orange milk? Is auto rebuild done? It's working for some buildings. It's working for walls. It's working for castle walls and doors, but not for dispensers. So we're fixing that. It's only sold in October. Is orange milk flavored like anything, or is it just like food coloring? I'm very curious about this. Okay, we get here, do all this stuff. Yep, get the tile type, which is castle wall. We convert that to a building name. And then we go here. That should bring us here. Oh, it just doesn't. Okay. Oh no, it did. It's orange flavor. It's orange 40. Yep. So we get here, we get the building model castle wall. We are not checking for an empty space, so we get into here. Okay. Okay, yeah. It says it spawned a blueprint. Blue raspberries. Excuse me. Where's my blueprints? So the crazy thing is that it says it's placing a blueprint, but then it doesn't show up. Oh, what? What happened is the game is being very weird. Oh, nope. It's being normal. Okay, there you go. I like that. I really like that they rebuilt the walls now. But we're not done here. Let's trap a shell tank in some dispensers. Come on. Ah. Okay, now we debug that. Game ain't gaming. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Yeah, the problem is there's kind of a difference between tiles, like walls and doors, versus like buildings that can do stuff. Like dispensers and bakeries are their own kind of thing, and they behave a lot differently than static tiles like castle walls and doors. So I gotta handle both cases. That's why they're not behaving the same. This should be a bit better though. Yeah, little stats for each little guy. Load the game. Okay, we get here. We do have a building. So, there we go. We get the building name and we place the blueprint. Yeah, okay, it better work. Beautiful. Beautiful. They create these blueprints, they create these blueprints. Very nice. Ooh. Oh, but it's not in the right location. That's interesting. Okay, so a couple things we gotta deal with here. Just a few more to-do items before it's actually done. This code is coding. The code be coding. A little bit. And then we need to place the building blueprints in the right position. Like dispensers need to be in the right spot. Shouldn't be too hard. We can get the top left coordinates. Of the building like this. Yeah, that should deal with that. And now I think the game doesn't know that when a bomb blows up the building, who the owner of the bomb was. So I think that's causing an issue. I am still cooking. Yes, we're cooking. That's funny. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, that's a broken dispenser. Sorry, let me go back here. Take me back. Alright, just build just kind of like a fucked up maze of dispensers here. Place some snails. Need a dispenser here. Okay. So that's interesting. Instead of blowing up the dispenser and placing a blueprint, it makes this broken object and it renders the max symbol. That's so weird. It's a little fire. Sorry, I know you love watching me place these stupid dispenser circles. But this is how you test video games. You do stupid stuff. Okay, so we blew up a dispenser. Awesome. And then it looks like it tried, well, placing a new dispenser for no reason. Why? Okay. Excuse me? It worked that time? Why did it work that time? Try it again. Why is it working all of a sudden? Is it because... Oh, dude. This is hurting my brain. Well, it works in this very specific scenario when I load the game. Oh no, now it's broken. It's just random. That's exactly what you want. Love that. There it just works. Is instant build on? Oh, dude. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. It was because of instant build. God damn it. It's not even late. I shouldn't be this out of it. Oh, dude, it was instant build the whole time. God damn it. Ugh. Oh no, he's trying to walk through the corner. Okay. We got it. Just a few more times, so I know I'm not going crazy. Yeah. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. I should start ending these streams with some light gaming. It's like working on a game all day. The only thing I want to do is just like play a finished game. Know what I mean? Okay, so that works, and yeah, okay. Do I have to do the bakeries now? They, you know, Whooper, you've got the mind for this. That's a good game dev question. I should test the bakeries. I'm pretty sure they will work, but we gotta test it. Again, I do love testing games because you do things you would just never do in real life. When would you ever build a wall of bakeries like this? For science. Yay. No more bugs? Yeah. Yeah. This music slaps. Yeah, I guess we got time to start doing outposts, I think. Did I have anything else on my agenda? I wanted to do just a little bit of new graphics, so I've added very light particle effects. I threw in some mushrooms here. I'm not totally sold on them yet or anything. But they're fine for now. I'll kind of do them up. And then we did auto rebuild. So now outposts. Well, let's at least draw what we think it should look like. Now I've had an idea for how they should look. Had an idea. So let's draft that here. What will outposts do? So let me show you the problem we have that we're trying to fix. Let's say you build a really cool base. Oh god. I need to turn off auto rebuild for for god mode. God damn it. Okay. So let's say you have a really cool base. When your guys are idle, when they have nothing to do, you'll notice that they walk towards the king to go defend the king. And so that means that either all your guys are going to be out working or they're going to be huddled over here around the king. Meanwhile, enemies are coming in from the outside, banging on the doors, blowing up your walls. We're still huddled over here, doing nothing. Players gotta manually tell the guys to go over here and then defend. It would be much nicer if we had a building that guys would huddle around that's not the king. Right, so now I gotta rebuild all of these. It would be nice if I could station some guys out here. Defend your front door, basically. A guarding point. Yup. Okay, just for reference here, I'm just gonna place some of my other buildings. Okay, so I'm thinking like maybe a yellowish or something base. not that color. A little flag, you got it. Saturate this a bit more. We're doing a flag. Now I think it would be awesome if you could choose the color of the flag. We doing outposts now. Let's make this darker. Also, I don't like this yellow. Still darker. Yeah, more saturated would be nice. Make this a bit more red. A little too saturated. Ooh, an animation of the flag being raised? That's so cute. That's such a good idea. I love that. Okay, let's make the flag red. Or something. You know, I was thinking that like a kind of like a candy cane barbershop pole would be nice for the flagpole. It might be too distracting. Like imagine we did something like this. I don't know if it would look that good, but it's a fun idea at least. But if I did that, I wouldn't want to use yellow here. So let's make a couple of these and just play around with the colors. I definitely want to use pink for the candy cane version. Flug. I like this. It's like a candy cane that's been shoved into a starburst. And obviously it needs a big red ball at the top. Shakespeare. Who is Shakespeare? Now the question is, which flag? Which color scheme? All of them. It's a tough question. Maybe for now I'll just go with the candy cane one. What happens when we have more than one outpost? Yeah, so far I was thinking that if you have multiple outposts, you want your guys to distribute themselves between each of them all. And so one idea is you could set a limit on how many guys to station per outpost. Maybe you want one of them to always have 20 guys surrounding it. We want bread? Alright, fine. I'll feed them bread. There. It kind of looks like a potato, but, you know. That's from memory. Actually, this color is a little bit too saturated. Eat up. He likes it. Look at him. Here, we'll slice off a piece for him. We'll break bread together. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this on a new layer. You get some. And you get this. Oh, I duplicated it. Now they're happy. Especially this guy. Me when I get bread. Oh no. I got bread on my flag. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's put this in the game. Okay. I want to put it here. So this is 1 tile, 2 tiles, 3, 4, 5 tiles tall. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the flag part on a different layer. And that'll be okay, because that's how I do dispensers. Check this out. This is a dispenser. This is it without the lid, without the glass, without the base. So I'm gonna do the same thing for the flag. Glitch, you keep saying the other kind of bread. I don't know. I don't know what the other kind of bread is. Unless you mean this kind of bread. Alright, where was I? Okay, that's a flag. A flagpole. Let's save this in... what folder? I have so many folders. Okay, and then we'll make a separate animated flag. Well, submarine, I am planning to let them drop their shells. That's how we're gonna make cannons and bombs. Okay, are we ready to make a flag animation? That's right, you're an oracle. Okay. So the way I do flags and waving fabric is I look at the edges here and I pretend like I'm drawing like a moving sine wave. I pretty much just translate this shape in this direction. Little tutorial. Now it's possible this might look more like a tentacle than a flag, but we'll see. I think 4 frames is... I might need to add another frame, but... yeah, I think I need 1 more frame, maybe. Yeah, 1 more frame. I should. What happened while you were gone? We're finalizing this flagpole and the flag. That's better. Read a little bit higher up in chat? I can't do that. No glitch, I don't think that is a term for bread. Cake, maybe. Alright, that is flag. Cake is made of bread. No? Kind of. Same elements. Yeah, a lot of sugar. The older I get, the harder it is to eat cake. Like, I just can't handle frosting like I used to be able to. The fuck? Okay. Let's get started here. We got a bakery, or a dispenser. Guess I'll just add some sprites. One for the pole, and one for the flag. Hey. Now the flag. Yup. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to place the sprite with the corner over here. Oh god, you drop your nerds. I'm so sorry. That's rough, buddy. So how many pixels is this? 32, 64, 96, 96 plus 32, 120 something. Oh, but it's centered. There you go. Perfect. You all just place right there. Ah. Cool. Now let's animate the flag. Actually, there's a special Godot node for this animated sprite 2D. I've never used it, don't feel like figuring it out. I'm gonna use an animation player. Take the flag, change the frame. There we go. Make it loop, and then make it a bit slower. The little guys are so hungry. It's sad, really. Okay. How do we put this in the game? Gotta make an icon for it. Got to give it a name and a description. And some other details. Okay. The center would be this position. So 128 plus 16 and 16. Oh my god. I don't know if you heard that. That was crazy. Blueprint. Oh, god damn it. Outpost. Can I make it so that when I press Control B, it spawns bread? Listen, man. Listen. As good as that would be, as important to the development of this game as spawning bread would be, I might just have to put that off. I might just have to delay the bread update. Lil Guys. I think for the texture of the blueprints, I can just use the same thing I use for the building. Let's draw an icon. We'll draw it in a second, but for now, this is the icon. Outpost. In the old version, the version from last year, there was a meat enemy. Like a walking ham. Okay. Next, we have to write a tiny bit of code. But for now, it's not in the build menu. Oh yeah, I forgot, you can configure the build menu in this file. By the way, in the current version on the Discord, you can change all these settings. Like if you want to increase your maximum little guy count, the starting count, even the world size you can change. So you can change that stuff. Okay, there's our... Huh. Almost what we want. If I try to place it, it's gonna crash because I have not written any code for it. Oh no, it does place. Okay. Not rendering right, but... You know. Now you can do this. Ain't that something? Oh, I got my numbers wrong. Always getting the numbers wrong. There we go. Just place 10 outposts right next to each other. It's useless. Most useless thing you can do. But you can do it. Glitch, why do you want bread so bad? Why? Okay. Just had to unplug it. Yeah, I love a good oriented object that I programmed. What's the outpost do again? Floppa. Mr. Farmer. It's a building that you can use to put guys to defend your base. Okay. Oh, oops. Don't be abstract. Be concrete. Okay, what do I have to implement? Proxy group? What does that mean? Oh, right. I have to make a tag for it. Get building type. I have to override that? I don't like how I have this set up, but whatever. Pepper Jack. I love Pepper Jack. Either that or Beecher's. Some good Beecher's cheese. Oh, they're floating. And not animating. They're in the air. Holy flags. They're a little too saturated. They kind of hurt my eyeballs. Also, do you see this? I have two monitors. When I switch it between monitors, the color changes. I don't know if that's showing up on stream, but ain't that something? Alright, let's unelevate this flag. Why is it like this? Oh, what playlist? This is Chill Vibes Street Fighter Remix. I'll send it in chat. Outpost. More like inpost. Outpost, more like I'll fix it in post. I should give it a name and a description. That is not what it does. How would I describe this? We'll rewrite that later. Oh, I think I know what's going on here. Okay. I need to reposition this thing. Let's offset it like this. Yeah. And then adjust it with this. Now we can move this. I think that'll fix it. So blueprint looks good. Oh, now they're doing the opposite. You guys, please. I have this really stupid way of positioning these things. Oh, yeah, I know why. I truly know why. I'm a silly man. Now that's a flag. That's a flag. Next, we'll just make sure this animation happens. Yeah, play it by default. There we go. Read it and weep. They said it couldn't be done. They said it was impossible. They said it couldn't be done. Will the flag lag the game? No. It's just a sprite. Like, we can draw literally thousands of these rocks. A bunch of flagpoles. Easy. How long do I think I will be developing this game? A couple years. But I'm just gonna keep releasing demos. Eventually, I want to do Steam Early Access. And just keep making it better, adding more stuff. Will it handle 1,000,000 flags? No. Certainly not. I'm sorry. It can handle 999,999 flags. Okay. So now he wants the Lil Guys to crowd around the flagpole instead of the king. That's gonna take a lot of coding and planning, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Probably do that off stream. Well, you can test it right now. Yeah, the latest version, 0.0.3, is in the Discord. Early access before 2026? Yeah, I think so. There should be a link to the Discord in the stream description. Let me double check that. And if it's not in the description, oh, we're in the Discord. Demo download. Yeah. Demo download is the name of the... Oh, there should be a link to Yeah, the latest message. Yep. Yeah, that's the one. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it looks okay. I mean, it looks fine. I just need to adjust the colors a little bit. I want to make them a little bit less vibrant, less bright. And I think I'm gonna darken the flag a little bit because it's clashing with the dispenser color. Hey there, Derizia. Yeah, we're getting stuff done. Added a new enemy. Bombs. Working on a new building right now. Yeah, auto rebuild works for flags. Oh, auto rebuild, not instant build. Yeah, it should work. We can try with like a... I lost. Try making a box of flags and putting some enemies in it. Yeah. Place the blueprints. When will the next update come out? Well, the roadmap, which is in the Discord. Here, let me see if I can show you the roadmap. Let's open up the roadmap. So we're pretty much gonna check off outposts and auto rebuild in the next couple of days as I finalize some things. Then I'm gonna spend a little bit making the game, well, just a bit more playable. Gonna make the controls a little bit better. I'm gonna just clean it up before releasing 0.0.4. But yeah, we are making great progress. stream end when? Probably pretty soon here. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is adjust the colors on the flagpole. Never. Thanks, Jerizia. Yes, it doesn't hurt to desaturate things a little bit. Never be afraid to desaturate. Glitch, you are wildin' out. Yeah, gonna have to make the flag itself a bit darker. If you want, you can coup d'etat your king by selecting him and pressing Control backspace, and you'll get a new king. So I think it's looking good. The but the flag really is too saturated, I think. Ah, nice. I really do love just obsessing over the colors. It can never be perfect. Never. Okay. Now, I think just for fun, before I really end the stream, Let's make it possible to change the color of the flag. Yeah. Almost. Are the flag images in my Godot project being edited directly in Sprite? Live update? So what I'm doing is I hop into Sprite. I have the Sprite file, the .asprite file. But then I also have the .png. And what I do is I do Control E whenever I want to save the PNG. And that lets you output. You can't really read it. I can zoom in. That lets you output the PNG. So I do Control E, export. And then in Godot will see that the PNG has changed and it will update automatically. So we can make the color here anything we want. We could make a green flag. There it is. I'm sorry, glitch. What am I doing? I am making a new building. And I'm just playing around. I think it might be interesting to be able to change the color of the flag. Definitely not this color. So we can have a uniform color as input. There we go. Now we can play around with it in the editor. Yeah, exactly. It is pretty cool. Godot knows when the file's changed. You know what we should do? We should just hue shift the entire thing. I think that would look better than just changing the flag itself. Yeah, it'd be cooler if we could hue shift the whole thing, not just the flag. Keep that in mind. Yeah, learn to code. Alright, I think I should wrap it up there. We did a few things this stream. We added these weird little particles that float up in the air. That's fun. Drew a little like mushroom sprite. I'm gonna keep working on it, but just experimenting with decoration. Randomly generated decoration. We added the ability to automatically rebuild buildings after they've been destroyed. So now you don't have to go back in, place all the blueprints yourself. Oh god. Yeah, so if an enemy destroys your building, it places the blueprints for you. And then, got the basics of this flagpole out of the way. So, it doesn't do anything, but it exists. And there you go. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this next update. It's gonna be a good one. Next stream win. I think I'll do a little playthrough stream for version 0.0.4, where I won't be doing any hardcore developing. I'll just be playing the game, seeing how it feels. Yeah. See you later, everybody.